So you're back with Francesca and we are here for more OVAs. So last time well, I don't think it really matter last time because we're talking about OVAs that are not connected with each other. But yeah, usually these OVAs had one character they are focused on. The first one of these we have Saitama. The second one we have Genos. No, Silverfang, and kinda also Atomic Samurai. And this one is clearly Genos. So I love Genos, so I think it's gonna be a good one. And with the title, yeah, interesting. I'm really interested. So let's just jump on and begin. What Saitama is two things. What Saitama is watching. Second thing, what the hell is you're wearing, Genos?
でしたら今すぐに店ごと買い占めて。いや、それじゃ意味ねえから。お前ほんとそういうところあるよな。機微がわからねえっつうか。無邪気。
True. Oh. The greatest enemy. Wow. Like, what a whole other level. Wow. Death. Saitama, you have to be more careful with your students. Come on. God damn it. You're gonna be with amnesia with that? I love the idea of the plot. Like, it's really simple, generic, cliche, but it's really good. Why is his voice different? Why is look like a kid? Amazing. Look his face, like how good is that? Who became the master now? What are you doing? You're gonna destroy his house. Please don't. You want me to leave you two alone? Yeah, that's it. A bit.
もしかしてどっかで会ったことある？つまりは自分が S 級ヒーロー。え、そう、急いで。千載一遇のチャンスよ。
A golden opportunity for what?
安定していなくて。そっか。そっかとはなんだこの野郎。文句でもあんのか？いや、ないけど。ああ、ほらもう何がなんだ。俺のセリフだよそれは。俺は何かとても大事なことを忘れている気がする。やだ。
What are you doing, Fubuki?
出てきたまえ、ジェノス君。なんだあの人たち。
What is she planning?
戦闘スキルは体が覚えている。すみません。え、ちょっと。
Fubuki, you did not really think about that. If he remembered things before, he's gonna be really upset with you to lie to him and try to manipulate him. Like, come on. This is a terrible idea. Wow, she too loud. Too loud for me. Okay.
こんなんじゃ勝てない。くせえな博士。先生、俺は。
Oh. What? What happened? Bye bye. Answer. Uh, yeah, let it go, Saitama. That's the best. Okay, what is this? Really similar.
何でも全世界を巻き込む可能です。あなたの力を試してみませんか。今回のイベントはここだけではなく各地の会場とオンラインでつながっており、世界中にある各会場から
What the hell? Saitama is already there in the first line. See?
戦いの始まりだ。はい、先生。あれ見てみ。このワイルドアニマルズでは従来通りのスティック型コントローラーによる操作方法や実際の体に同期して動かせる VR システム型の操作方法など選べるようになっています。
The system broken because you're so above. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna win. Something gonna happen. Yeah, you're never gonna win that much money like that easily. Oh gosh.
はい、強キャラのゴリラを使った最多 M さん、残念でした。まさか先生が秒殺とは。
Wow.
パンチの威力まではゲームに反映されないということなのか。いや、だとしても。
Poor Saitama. Did you not think that could be King? Oh my gosh.
怪人への八つ当たりなら OK と。いや、だな。もし対戦相手も VR でプレイしていたとすれば、そいつは現実世界でも埼玉先生に。
Oh my gosh, Genos, really? The only possibility that I think is, considering specifically who is the character that we're gonna see here, is that is King. Because we know how good King is, and he usually always use like girl characters, like especially tiny. So like, yeah. It's obvious as well, like GAROU. Okay. Oh, and that of course is SURYU. Of course is SURYU.
ラッキ
See?
ョウすぎてさあいよいよ準決勝ですついにあの二人の対戦だな狼と竜だろどっちが勝つかな
Wolf against Dragon.
総合力では竜の方が上のようですまだどちらも本気を出して骨のありそうな野郎がよ
Yep. Wait,
あれは
the character in the game can do the same technique that you do? Like, that's crazy.
あの動き
Like, movements, but like, really?
やっと楽しくなってきたじゃないかこっちも行くぞメテ空竜拳竜の方もすごい凄まじい打ち合いだ
Like, it's amazing. We are seeing the fight that it was hinted in the filler arc now in the OVA. Amazing.
メテ宝生拳うわ
Okay. I mean, we know for sure that GAROU right now is way stronger than SURYU is, but I don't know exactly when the time is this. Oh no, I became depressed. Like, seeing depressed Saitama is really bad for me.
どうしたんでしょうか
Wait, what?
ないでちょっと待て KO
Oh, poor GAROU. He's not gonna know the guy that he's facing off.
決めといてね優勝した俺にキスする順番を埼玉先生を倒した
And of course it's King. Come on. You cannot tell me that it's not King there.
秒殺優勝者はコアラの使い手だ
He also gonna ask who is the player.
ありがとうございます
Nope.
商品の受け取りがありますので決勝プレイヤーは俺をはるかに凌駕するほどの武術の使い手
It's totally King.
素晴らしい指さばきでしたね指で参ったな
Saitama's face, like,
塾という響きに惹かれてついフラット出場しただけなんだけどすまないな強すぎて
okay. Okay, that was episode and 4 of OVAs. Interesting, very interesting. So let's begin with the first one. We have Genos having amnesia. It's a so cliche plot that was so funny. Like, you see how I always say that don't avoid cliches. Like, cliches are not necessarily bad. At the same time, not all innovations, oh, I never see that before. Like, not all the times they are well done. Okay. Of course, if you ask me, probably it is better to try to always innovate, but it is more important to do things good way, in a right way, execute them really well, more than the ideas itself. Um, and this episode whole has so much cliche, like Genos getting amnesia because he was hit, um, Saitama getting don't know how sometimes to hold had to hold the strength, that immense strength that he has, and not even notice that he knocked out Genos. Um, with that, because he's amnesia, he's just absorbing knowledge and everything that he sees, and he copies that. Like he was seeing the manga and then, okay, you're gonna do that. See other manga, you're gonna do that. And also the most practice of usually is done with villains, but you had a group and now, oh, that guy has amnesia, now let's try to recruit him, because that's the best idea ever. Never works, like never works. Sometimes because of the amnesia it takes more time, but usually it's just like 1 second, and when the person got back the memory, he's gonna be so pissed off that he's like being manipulated. And in this case specifically, since Genos is way stronger than Fubuki and everyone in her team, that was a terrible idea, like a terrible idea. You listen, you cannot decide that there's no way that he's gonna recover, or it's gonna be really hard for him to recover. You're gonna always have the possibility that you're gonna recover 1 second later. Like the plan was destined to be a failure. So yeah, not even that. Like why you decide to attack him? You could just like talk with him, and probably would work for what 10 minutes, and then he would recover his memory and whatsoever. So like was destined to fail, and she even executed completely wrong. That was so funny. Um, I don't know what really was her idea with that. I understand that he has like I say that one of the things that I really want to see in the third season is how Fubuki were gonna do with her team, because like she's stuck with her team. She wants to be number one and she was the best, but she don't realize that being, well, first of all, being number one is not the most important thing if you want to be a hero. That's the first thing. Which most heroes don't get with the system. I can understand what heroes being revolted by how they are being treated different by the association. Um, we get that with a lot of heroes, but that's not the point. And if you want to be a hero, you should not carry that the most of your priorities. I don't think you should not care at all. To be a completely altruist or whatsoever, no. But I think you're wrong with that. And Fubuki, her team is getting her down. If it was not by her team, and also her decision to stay on the top, which makes no sense. She's not number one of anything. Like being number one on top on class B, you're still like below all the S class and all the A class. Like, what's the point of that? You know, what I think are in a total like 50 class S and class A together, like something like that, 50 above you, like, and you could make that it would be only like 20, because I'm sure she can manage to be at least top 5 in a rare rank. It's not way better, like be top 5 of A than first one in B. Like, come on, you are so much higher. That makes no sense for her. I think in a way she got attached to the team, and is more important her team, her family that she create with that, than her whole desire of being number one, which clearly is she's not. Like being number one in the class B is nothing. An overall statement. So, you know. Also, it's fun that she used um, her sister as an example. Like, yes, her sister is number one of Esper, but like she's number two of Heroes. And I talk about the ranking. I'm not talking about real power because Saitama, of course, is way stronger. We can discuss other heroes as well, but you know, um, other than that, it is funny. Um, the whole thing with Genos, super cliche, but funny nonetheless. Then we have episode 4. What was episode 4 again? Oh, yeah, the gaming. So, what happened with that? I predict from the very beginning he would be king. Because come on, when talking about video games in One Punch Man universe, of course we're gonna see King, and of course he would be using a female character. Like it's all predictable. Come on. Then we have a wolf character. When we already had seen Garou, obviously it would be him. The one with the martial arts vestment, of course, will be SURYU because we already see SURYU before. So like, uh, I kind of wonder because the whole thing with Saitama, why Saitama got defeated so fast, it's very simple. The machine did not see your strength. She cannot capture your strength. She only capture your movements. The movements that Saitama always does are normal, very, let's just say, slow, and all. So yeah, most of the time Saitama just moves really slow, um, in the last second and all. Um, so yeah, and the machine will not capture your strength. Otherwise, martial arts just like SURYU and GAROU is perfect. That method, um, and it was really funny in the end because they were thinking, yeah, SURYU thinking, yeah, it should be someone using no, use King because King is so good. Uh, a good question it would be. Nah, that's a stupid question. I would say King as a video game player against Saitama as a hero, strong, real life. Who gonna win? Yeah, it would be Saitama because he needs only one punch. So yeah. Also, Garo wanting to fight, and in the end, the crazy thing about this episode was that we kind of received a fight that the show kind of uh, hinted in the filler arc with SURYU. SURYU say that he only entered the tournament back. I mean, the money was a big reason, but because of the Garo that he won the tournament and last year, and he wants to fight him again, but Garo of course did not show up. Um, and we see that fight. I mean, again, we know that SURYU was way stronger than what he showed that, but we all know that Gato also is way stronger, at least right now at the end of the second season, than he was right there. So I think it's clear that Gato is way stronger than SURYU. So it's a fight that we would never would matter see anyway. I think it's that. It was really funny seeing all that, and I hope we're gonna have even better episodes on the last video that I'm gonna do about One Punch Man reactions until probably the release of the third season, which we still don't know when it's gonna be. So I see you then. Bye.